365 days later, we have all but achieved that dream. We have flushed out kidnappers from Anambra State. We have cut off their weapons supply lines and sealed up their supply routes. We have pulled down their physical and psychological empires. In the Anambra, when those bulldozers mowed down the warehouses where kidnappers sold their victims in captivity, when we bring down the mansions they built with the blood money they made from their human cargoes, we pull at the psychological root of their business. We hack at their very source of their evil energy. Today, we breathe a new air of freedom. Today, we give our loved ones out in marriage under the wise gaze of the elders in the village. Today, we will free to bring our children home from the cities to listen to the fantastic tales of their grandmothers under the gaze of the full moon. Ndị be anyị, Anambra adịgokwa mma o. Ọ bụrụ eziokwu. The second crucial foundation, ladies and gentlemen, the second most significant foundation we have laid in our journey to a new Anambra is the area of electricity generation. Apart from the problem of insecurity, there is no greater obstacle to full manifestation of our people's famous can-do spirit than the challenge of electricity supply. For several decades, our people's inherent intensive journeys have sparkled through the dark years of the Civil War, appear to have been cut off by failure of leadership. We failed once more again to harness its ingenuity, which showed itself shortly after the Civil War in the manufacture of quality household products that we generally refer to as Igbo-made. In the Anambra, I stand before you today to invoke the spirit of Igbo-made and to reclaim the journeys. Yes, we must bring the spirit back. I am delighted to announce that we have laid a solid foundation for the provision of reliable electricity that will help us to recover our Midas touch. Late last year, we concluded arrangements with UD Independent Petroleum Production Company, UDIPCO, to build an 80 megawatts power plant. Similarly, barely a fortnight ago, we signed on Falcon Corporation Limited to build another gas power plant that will generate 100 megawatts of electricity. When fully operational, the combined output of these two power plants will wipe away our tears over poor power supply in Anambra State. Report card of our 4 pillars. In the Anambra, when we recovered Anambra State from kidnappers and violent criminals, we successfully set the stage for the full exploitation of the 4 pillars of development. To facilitate this, we set up the Anambra State Investment Promotion and Protection Agency, ANSIPA, on the 15th May of 2015. The results have been tremendous. ANSIPA has made the investment climate in Anambra State simple, transparent, efficient, and free of the usual bureaucracy. This is not surprising. ANSIPA is led by a governing council which boasts of over 300 cumulative years of experience in developmental finance, investment banking, investment promotion, and policy formulation. With all the efforts of ANSIPA, Anambra State is currently Nigeria's #1 investment destination, with over $2 billion attracted from 16 major investors in the past 12 months. We are all well on our way to achieving our economic mission. Sectoral overview. Agriculture. Our target in agriculture is to become the top 3 agricultural states in Nigeria. Our efforts in this regard have yielded remarkable results. So far, we have attracted over $660 million investment to this sector. Some of these investments are, number 1, the $150 million investment in rice production and processing in Anaku, Ayame local government area by Cosat Farms. Over 160 million investment in normal rice mill and 5,000 hectares of farmland for rice cultivation and processing by Joseph Agro Limited of the IHO Group. The $220 million tomato and cassava production and processing farms in Omasi community, I am Elum local government and Excel Farms Limited. The 40 million investment by Grains and Silos Limited of South Africa to construct an ultra-modern grain storage facility to support our thriving brewery industry in Onitsha and other parts of southeastern Nigeria. The 50 million agreement with Del Farm and Songhai Regional Center to transform the farm settlements of Iwariam into another Songhai agricultural marvel of Nigeria. With all these investments, we are moved to ensure that our local farmers are well positioned to take advantage of the agricultural revolution in the state. We have organized our farmers into 1,500 cooperatives. We have also equipped them with 100 tractors, 450 tons of high-yielding rice seedlings, 18,000 tons of high improved maize seedlings, and 700 metric tons of fertilizer. Before the end of this year, we would have prepared over 1,000 hectares of land in readiness for mechanized farming. 5 days ago, we also commissioned the first agricultural training center in Anambra, in Mbakwo. 250 youths are currently undergoing training in this facility in the area of staple crop cultivation, processing aquaculture, piggery, horticulture. These youths will be empowered with the initial capital to start their own micro, small businesses, enterprises upon graduation. My dear Anambra, our efforts in agriculture will enable our state to produce over 300,000 metric tons of rice, 150,000 metric tons of cassava, 240,000 metric tons of tomatoes. In the next 24 months, this will transform Anambra from a net importer today to a self-sufficient and net exporter of staple foods in Nigeria's tomorrow. Trade and commerce. My people, we all know how dear trade and commerce is to Anambra. It is one area where we have shown incomparable competence both in Nigeria and across the world. My administration seeks to elevate this trend. Specifically, our objective is to have Anambra listed among the top 3 states in trade and commerce in Nigeria. We will achieve this by rehabilitating our own existing markets, building new ultra-modern markets and shopping malls, and introduce a robust e-commerce platform. Here are some of our key achievements over the last 12 months. We flagged up the construction of $350 million wholesale shopping complex in Obunike in Oyi local government. This commercial and lifestyle complex will be the first of its kind in Africa. It is designed to host a large number of wholesale and retail plazas, restaurants, state-of-the-art residential estates, a convention center, and a hotel. All of these will be operated by leading brands across the world. Onitsha Shopping Mall, which is a public-private partner enterprise initiative with African Alliance, will open its gates to Anambra in October 2015. With ShopRite, a cinema, and several global retail outlets, Onitsha Shopping Mall will offer a world-class shopping and entertainment experience right here in Anambra. We have also increased the pace of work on the 2 other modern shopping malls in Oka and Newi. ANSIPA is currently in discussion with a reputable investor to partner with the state to ensure we complete them in record time. I'm also happy to announce that work has commenced or reached advanced stage on the first phase of the 20,000 unit international market at Oba in the Idemili local government area. Finally, we have also started work in 3 buildings that will form part of the second ICT building business park in Onitsha.